Let's face it, there are a lot of vehicles in GTA Online. Some have come and gone, some have had their heyday, but have you ever thought about the vehicles in the game that have stood the test of time, gang? And that's what this video is about, man. I got a real quick top 5 vehicles that stood the test of time in GTA Online. Real quick though, this is a disclaimer. This is my personal picks. I tried to pick vehicles that are mainly solo friendly, that mainly have some use still to this day. These may not be the best vehicles, quote unquote, in the game, but these are still some of the vehicles that have stood the test of time, man. You can do it solo, you can rock with them with PvE, PvP, money grinding, whatever, man. So without further ado, let's get into it, gang. All right, gang, coming in at number 5, I gotta give it to the OG itself, the Armored Kuruma, man. If you don't know, this is the most noob friendliest PvE vehicle in the game, bro. I remember back in the day, everybody and their mama used to live and die by this car when it came down to doing heists, when it came down to doing contact missions, when it came down to doing a lot of stuff in GTA Online. Now, of course, this car right here really ain't that big in PvP at all because they only take one explosion to blow it up. But as far as ballistic defense, at least as far as NPCs go, you cannot go wrong with the Armored Kuruma, man. Some people still use their Armored Kuruma depending on what type of missions and stuff they doing. To this day, I still see Armored Kurumas being used by not even just new players, but a lot of OGs still use the Armored Kuruma when it come down to missions and all that type of stuff in the game, buddy. So I'm shocked that, you know what I'm saying, that this bad boy still lived the test of time, even though we got so many other defensive capable cars, all of these other defensive vehicles that just, you know what I'm saying, these armor vehicles that just can dominate. But still, the Armored Kuruma, bro, is still an OG. It don't cost that much, and it's like one of the best PvE vehicles, money grind vehicles in the game to this day that you can rock with solo, and you can just dominate as far as doing your missions and knocking them out, gang. At number 4, I gotta give it to the Vigilante. Pretty much the exact same as the Kuruma, except it's not bulletproof, but it got rocket boost, it got homing missiles of the gods, and you can use it in certain heist preps and missions, brody. Back in the day, they used to let you use the Toreador and stuff, but Rockstar took that out of the game. So now the Vigilante is just back on top. It's still one of the best PvE vehicles, and some people can use it for PvP if they can avoid getting locked on and avoid rockets and stuff. But it's solo, you don't need nobody to rock with it. It's still a great vehicle, bro. You can use it, like I said, in heist setups. You can use it in like missions. You can do a lot of stuff with the Vigilante, man. A lot of people still use the Vigilante. You still see Vigilantes on the road. It's like I said, sometimes when you in free mode PvP, people ride up on you with a motherfucking Batmobile and just go crazy on your head top, bro. Like I said, if you can avoid the missiles, you can use this bad boy in PvP, man. But without, you know what I'm saying, like, hey, the Vigilante is still a W vehicle. A lot of it, you know what I'm saying, it came out way back when. I don't even remember what year this came out. I want to say like 2017, 16, something like that. And you still can see it on the road, still being used. It has stood the test of time, man. The Vigilante, gang. And number 3, I gotta give it to the Deluxo. Now, don't get me wrong, the Deluxo is real slow. The Deluxo got a lot of downsides to it that I personally don't like. And, you know what I'm saying, the speed of it for sure is like the biggest one. But the Deluxo is still a beast of a vehicle, especially when you know how to really truly use it to its fullest capabilities, when you really truly know how to get out of the way of them homing missiles and all that extra tracking and stuff. I'm telling you, the Deluxo is a beast, bro. You can use it solo, you can go crazy with it in PvP. If you, like I said, if as long as you don't get laser, because y'all know the NPCs in GTA Online got the AI aim of the gods. They be crazy sometimes, but it got amazing homing missile tracking. It can fly, it can hover over water, so you basically can take it wherever you need to go. Like I said, one of the biggest downsides is the speed. When you flying and stuff with it, it get extremely slow. Sometimes it feel like a drag flying it from one side of the map to the other side of the map. But if you mainly focusing on missions, if you mainly focusing on certain PvP things, or if you just, you know what I'm saying, going crazy with your PvP, and you just blowing a person up over and over again, you really don't have no problem, man. The Deluxo, one of the vehicles, came out to 2017 with the Doomsday Heist, and still to this day is one of the top vehicles you see in free mode, and it's one of the top vehicles you still see in like certain missions and stuff like that, gang. It's definitely a still big money grind, a big help when it comes down to making money, especially in free mode, money, missions and stuff like that. And it's just an overall top vehicle, bro. At number 2, I gotta give it to the Night Shark. The Night Shark is probably the best defensive vehicle in the game, man, when it come down to ballistics and when it come down to just overall explosive protection, bro. You can use this vehicle in so many different ways. Like I said, whether it's money grinding, whether it's PvE, whether it's PvP. Y'all know me, as far as PvP go, y'all know I absolutely hate the Night Shark as far as PvP go. I think it's such a crutch vehicle, and I really hate that people use it so much, but that just lets you know that it stood the test of time the way that it have. And I remember back in the day, people kind of slept on the Night Shark, and then all of a sudden, boom, it just ended up getting this huge like surgence of people just rocking with it, and it just turned out to be one of the best vehicles for a lot of different things in the game, gang. And it stood the test of time. I don't remember what year it actually came out, but it's still here. You still see it pretty much on a daily basis in GTA Online, whether you're doing money grinding stuff, whether you're doing certain missions, or especially if you messing around with free mode PvP, you will definitely 1000% run into one of these, because one of these dudes gonna run your ass over, and they gonna goddamn shoot the shit out your ass with one of them goof ass little pew little shooters that the gun got on, or they just gonna hit you with a sticky bomb, or they'll just shoot you themselves with their drive-by weapon, depending on the amount of armor that they got, gang. But hey, the Night Shark, even though I hate it, hey, it still stands the test of time, and it's still one of the top, if not the top armored vehicle in its class to this day, gang. And at number 1, you know it, and I know it, it's the Oppressor Mark II, gang. This fucking vehicle is unfucking stoppable, my nigga. This vehicle has stood the test of time since like what, 2018, when the After Hours DLC dropped, and it has been nerfed and nerfed and nerfed and nerfed to damn near complete shit, but it is still the top vehicle that has stood the test of time. It's still a lot of PvP players' go-to vehicle. It's still money grinders' #1 go-to vehicle to help them make money. It still dominates in the GTA Online community to this day, and it doesn't make sense. Well, it does make sense. It's an amazing vehicle, bro. It just dominates in what it does. It just do, like I said, even after all of the nerfs, even after all of this other stuff, you cannot compare the amount of help that the Oppressor Mark II can do for you in far as PvP, as far as PvE, money grinding, just overall maneuverability of the map. It is still the top dog, and it has for sure made its mark on standing the test of time in this game, gang. It is insane that this vehicle, and it's crazy because of all the nerfs. With all the nerfs that this vehicle has gone through, it is still literally the #1 vehicle that has stood the test of time in all of GTA Online. 10 fucking years. Well, not really 10 fucking years, but you know what I'm saying? It only been out since like 2018, so 5-6 years, however long that is, gang. But you see what I'm saying? Cause like it has stood the test of the time longer than any other vehicle really on this list, for real, man. This bad boy still got it. It's top dog, Brody, and it's wild, man. But there y'all go, gang. That's my list of some of the vehicles that have stood the test of time. I could have put a lot of vehicles on here, but like I said, I was trying to only focus on vehicles that came out around like 2019 and back. I didn't want to try to focus on anything from the Cayo Perico update or 2020 forward or nothing like that, man, because these vehicles are vehicles that are still used years after the game has released, years after they've been added into the game, and you still see them a lot, man. So I hope y'all enjoyed the video, man. Make sure you leave a like if you have. Make sure you subscribe if you new. But like I always say, gang, y'all be easy to take care. To the next one, gang. I'm up out this thing, man. Peace.